Hello and welcome back to Rollercoaster Tycoon, the Iceberg Park. Oh yeah, we are playing on a few icebergs and well, it looks cool. It's kind of unsafe, kind of, because usually icebergs float. However, I have constellation for you. These icebergs are just a few rough bumps on a much bigger iceberg that we're sitting on. Look, all of this, this bottom that we have over here is all just more iceberg. I kid you not. This is all height 1, so we're not going to sink, but it is kind of unnerving if you didn't know. However, we do know, and this iceberg park is doing quite well. It is attracting an absolute crazy amount of guests, and we haven't built a single ride. We're still doing it with the original amount of rides that the park started out with. That's good, but of course those 1250 guests, we're not gonna get them by not building any more rides. We need more rides, and we need rides that generate money. And for that, we need a coaster. And I know we already have a coaster, but a second coaster certainly wouldn't hurt. And right now we have the money to build one, and I feel we should do so ASAP. In other words, right now. Now, this island over here already has a coaster, so I'm tempted to not build a coaster on this island, but to actually build it on this island. And well, the question is, of course, where? And for that, I would kind of need to take a gander at how the path is running, really, because, well, we have the path running over here. So I guess what we could do is have the coaster be running in this direction, but seeing how the island is kind of rectangular and in that this is the longest side, we're gonna build it in this direction, you know. So, and well, I mean, over here what they did, and they did that quite well, I might add, what they did is they went underground loads and loads of times, and that really adds to the ratings, so I want to do the same. Yeah, I know, very original, but we've got to stay in style, so that's what we're gonna do. Now, I'm thinking that it's probably, I mean, how have they done that over here? Yeah, there is a high section. It's probably for the better if we have the coaster go into this direction, as there's more room over there. I mean, it's not really that we lack room, it's just that I think it's better to stay over here on the iceberg. So that's what we're going to do. Where though? The path is running here. So, in theory, what we could do, if the path is running over here, if we have the station here, we can then have the entrance there, and it could then just go wherever, whilst the exit could just, you know, just hook up straight, just like that. I think that's a plan, actually. Fine then, it's decided. Let's get to building. We will start with this coaster. Yes, yes. Man, the silence is kind of deafening, really. Yeah, we need some music, man, in our park. Let's see, that's too long for the station platform. That's alright, though. I don't really know how that's gonna do in terms of ending up over here. Like, is there any way we could hook this up even? That is complaining about raising or lowering the land, and so is that, and that is because of a path section. So I guess if we do it like this, then we do have something to work with, though maybe to the other side would be the better option. And then we would also need to raise or lower the land. But that is doable, I feel. Yeah, right. So we can get back to the station. We just need to, you know, get the right angle, basically. And just to make a quick reminder, it's actually not that easy, because we cannot go underground here. We can go under the iceberg, but we cannot go underground over here because there's water there. So that is a kind of a limiting factor, but that is not going to deter us from building an awesome coaster, right? So we are going to start out over here, and since we are not building in the underground, we might as well fix up the view. We're actually gonna go this way, I feel, and then towards this section. There, that's high enough, I think. It doesn't need to be crazy high, this coaster, anyway, because, ooh, luckily we can get away with these heights, really. I mean, I was worried there for a moment that we would get height issues, because this coaster cannot really go that high, and we are at rock bottom over there. But it's alright. Now, I want to make a curve over here and then go into the underground already for the first time. So, like this. And then like this. And then perhaps like this. And then boom. This could work. Look at that. Right, I mean, just so that I have a clear idea of what I am actually doing. Right now, we could go towards, I mean, we're at height 12, which means that we are at cable thingy height. So there isn't really any going over to this direction, because we would just get interference with that ride. So I guess the best option we have is to kind of like come out of this snowy, well, contraption over to the other side, and that would mean like this. Yeah, that is the correct way. Then what I would like to do is kind of make like a helix perhaps or something, or maybe, you know, what would be even cooler is if we can go down here and then go back into the underground right over here. Is that possible? I guess it should be possible to get underground right over here, because the path over there is just going down, so we should not get any interference. Right, let's see what we can do with that. I'll try it like this first. Do a helix down. Helix down small. No, that's not working. Yeah, right. Well, that's actually an issue, coming to think of it. We do need to go down at least by 2. I know that much. I guess what we could do is... You know what we could do? Rather than going underground right over there, we could just go underground. Well, the thing is, if we do that, we also need to get back to the station, and if we go underground over here, then we're kind of like at an angle heading towards over there, which makes it even more difficult. I'd much rather do something over here and then go back to the station like this. I much rather prefer that, actually. So in light of those preferences of ours, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a helix down large. Yes. And then down twice. I guess what we could do, just thinking about it, what we could do, of course, is do a resurface over here, you know, right over here, and then go to the underground. Over here. Yeah, alright. I actually quite like that idea. It might be a little bit costly for our budget, but... Ah, well, you know, I mean, who cares about the budget, right? So, well, actually, I should care about the budget, but... right, we can't even go down one. I might as well. Well, it's raining. Hold on a second. How can it be raining on Iceberg Park, where everything is of ice? It should be snowing at the very least, but okay. Minor detail. Right, I guess I could actually get away with this. Yeah, I can. That's good, because we also need this curve to be this wide. Now then, if I were to... Yeah, alright, that works. Man, the view though now is horrific, so what we're actually going to do is this. And this makes building a lot easier. Now, we need to make sure that we approach the station at the right height. So what I'm thinking is a sharp curve here, and then, we're gonna break it and then just lift it up. So this curve needs to be there. We're then gonna break it to 28, yeah, 28. Then we're gonna go up by 1. And then, I don't know, maybe do a helix up? If we can we get away with a helix up small? We can get away with that. And then lift this. And you know what, we are also going to place a lift piece over here just in case. Because right now, this coaster is very much hooked up. Wow, that was a rather easy build, I might add. And even though it isn't as much going undergroundish like this coaster, it still kind of does, It goes underground quite a few times and all that, so it's not that bad. Sure, it could have been greater, but in any case, what we're going to do is we're going to hook up the path, and in this park's style, because if you take a look, all the queues are blue because of ice. We're gonna do the same, I'm not gonna break the style of this park. I quite like it. It's unique, and I feel we should stick to it. So now, hold on a second. Yeah, that's not going to hook it up, fortunately. Right. Now, if we can get over here, and then over here like this, because this is going to be quite a successful coaster, I feel. And then we hook it up over there. That works marvelously well. Oh crap, I got the wrong color there. We need this to be the same too. Now then, I guess this is a much easier way for hooking things up. Yeah, that does not hook things up though. I don't know. Let's get some height markers out there. We're at height 8. So that means that if we go over there, that hooks it up. Wow! Okay, nice and easy. I know it's not ideal for a repeat guest, but fine. You can't always roll 6 on a dice, they say. So, wow, look at that coaster, man, going quick and all that. Right, that break might actually be quite rough. We're gonna charge $5 for this one, just because, and I don't know, we should have ratings by now, so let's check them out. It's not that good, actually, thinking about it. Is there like... We could go with log cars, I guess. What we lack is a big second steep drop, I feel. Maybe we've gone too high with this coaster. Maybe I should have gone a little bit deeper with it. I don't know, for some reason I am not really satisfied with how this coaster is performing. On the other hand, I'm taking the one over here as a reference. But this one has lots of path and scenery in critical locations, basically. So yeah, maybe I'm raising the bar a little bit too high for myself. Also, this island over here is a little bit... Oh, it's not less suited. It's perfectly suited for all kinds of shenanigans. I don't know, really. It's not that great. I expected a 6 or higher. We could crank this up to 6, I feel. I might as well. With, a few of, like, I don't know. You know what? This is expensive, I know, but there. Wow, that's a big one, actually. And then you there. Okay. We might as well add a thingy over there and one over there. Yeah, alright. We're getting somewhere now. Maybe one over there and there. Right. I don't really know how this has affected the ratings, but surely we should see an increase. Now, we've charged $5 for this. That is the maximum price I wanted to go with as well. So, in that regards, we're good. And it's opened up right now. We need to give this a name proper. We're gonna call this. Yeah, how about we call this we could call this the Blueberg, but we already have a coaster named Berg, so we might as well call this one the how about we call this Avalanche? Oh yeah, that's a name. Right, it's quite a fast coaster, so it might as well, you know, be called Avalanche. I mean, why not? Nice, alright, so Avalanche it is. Now of course, we cannot stick with these colors. We need this to be adjusted. How about some white tracks over here? And then some white supports as well. Ooh, well that doesn't look so shabby. We could then go with, you know, like, greenish cars with a dark blue inside. Yeah, that looks kind of okay if you ask me. So there we have it, Avalanche. Oh, we almost have it. We need this to be snow ice style. Oh yes. And we can now also color the cars different. We can have... Ah, nice. Right. You're gonna have to excuse me, but I am going to fiddle around with this. So, train 2 is going to be... more of this, yes, and train 3 is going to be more of this, and then white in the inside. Alright, how do I have train 1 set up? Yeah. Good, good, good. Yeah, alright, so we got that sorted. Oh, actually, we don't. What I need is... Crap. Where is the exit? It's over there. What we need over here, of course, is a handy dude who is going to keep this area clean. Now, I believe that somewhere over here I'm assigning the right areas, and if not, bad luck, really. Also, I need you to stay put over here in that area. Come on, don't be such a nuisance. I don't know really how this... yeah, he's trapped there. Right, good, good, good. So then I only want you to fix right, and because the park is quite big in terms of right now how much path surface we have, I'm also going to hire another loose mechanic. Nice! So how has it been affected right now with the ratings? Not much really. What we could do, of course, is... Look, we could add these. Yeah, that could work. Same over here. Imagine, I mean, this is a fountain, right? And this is freaking ice-cold water. Yeah, well, it's all in the details. How has this affected our ratings, though? 5.68, it's like barely noticeable. I guess we'll just have to live with the fact that we created quite a mediocre coaster. However, we can enhance it, and we might as well actually, because there is room right next to this coaster for enhancement, and we could just have it drop down. Ooh, you know that that's very, very tempting actually. But not for right now. What we need right now is, well, we have 2 coasters right now, so money should be coming in at a fairly good pace, as well as are the guests. What we need to do right now is we need to build some thrill rides. And we have gotten ourselves a water ride for research. I don't know if that's any good, but we need a thrill ride. We could place one over here. In fact, I'm tempted to. We've already built something over here, so I might as well. However, we could also get away with a very, very easy ride placement over here. Very easy, in fact. So easy, in fact, that it's almost too good to pass up on. So we're gonna get ourselves on this ride. I know this will be a little bit annoying over here, but that's perfectly fine. We need to lower this as well then. And we won't go below it, so if that one's lowered, then we're good. Right, the entrance will be here. I think that much was pretty much clear already. And then this will be over here. Yeah, right. Maybe that wasn't the greatest choice. It kind of looks ridiculous right now, but fine. Balls. It doesn't look great at all. Right, then over here, I guess this is kind of like inevitable, so I guess we'll just go with that. We'll not have as long a queue as I wanted over there, but fine. What we also need is this to be raised by one, and then this to also go up by one, and that should actually hook it up. So if we just place a few benches around there and a no entry sign, we should be good. We then of course also need yet another handy dude, but then this thrill ride should all be golden. Let's see. Just to make sure that he covers the immediate path areas. I think I got it set up right now. I don't really know. Oh man. Right, well, we could call this ride. First of all though, let's actually open it up. Let's charge $5 just because. There. Now, do we have... No, we do not have a different option other than rotation mode. Every 2 hours? What? That's actually new to me. Now, I think before it went to like 10, 20, 30 an hour and that's it. Now we have 45 minutes and 2 hours. I wonder why anyone would ever choose this. Well, unless their budget is so tight that they cannot spare the extra mechanics. But really, I mean, a mechanic costs 55 per month. I mean, really, if you can't afford a mechanic for this ride, then seriously. I mean, I don't know why this is just like the illusion of choice, really. In any case, it's opened up. We need to give this a name. And we will call this On the Rocks. Because after all, that is also ice related, you know? I mean, Scotch on the rocks. I don't like that myself personally, but yeah, so now, having set that up, let's give this a paint job, right? Of course we're gonna go with the igloo style. I mean, there's no escaping that, but we could color this like such, I guess. I don't really like how that pink blends in there. I don't really like how this flat space over here just has the color of dirt and I cannot change anything about it. I don't like that. We could go, as we already have that on the other coast. I don't want to go with too many of the same color combinations though. It must fit the icy theme. So, I guess what we should go with is this, you know, whiskey on the rocks. Well, there are whiskeys with that color. We could also go with this, though, to be fair. Yeah, I think that fits it rather well. Good, well, that's that sorted. We still do not have any music. And I think each island should have its own music. So this ride is going to make the music for us. Wait, here it is. I don't want... Wait, what? Is this... Can you even call this music? I mean, let's be honest here. What? Yeah, well, I guess so. Okay, so ice-style music it is. Now, we have built a thrill ride, a coaster. What's left for us is a gentle ride. And seeing how this is the first island, really, that we do have, what we're gonna build over here is a gentle ride with very, very familiar music. Yeah, I'm talking about this one, in case you didn't guess. The question is though, where are we going to put this, as most of the good surfaces have already been taken. We could build it up over here, but the path to it and from it would be horrendous. Maybe the game is kind of like telling me indirectly I should not build those slam down rides over here. I'm looking at this area though, and I'm thinking like for some reason I should build over there. But what I don't want is like one half of that ride sticking out there, you know. We do have a slide though. I guess in lack of any better option, what we could do is just build a slide over here. Really? I don't know, I'm not really happy with that alternative to my original plan, so to say. Also, if we build the slide over here, in no way are we ever going to hook that up proper over here. Because, let me just quickly see. Right. So, let's get some height markers out here, right? This is height 10. The path is height 11. Wait, no. That is height 8. The path is height 11. I guess I could go with something that goes above it, and then I don't know really. I guess this could work in a way that I don't know really. I mean, see, what I'm aiming for is to, if we put the slide over here, huh? It would be kind of cool, it overlooking the water as a proper lighthouse, you know. If we build it over here, you know, and this is just me trying to puzzle out how on the freaking earth we're gonna hook that up. I could then have the entrance be over here and just go straight up. That would hook up in a straight line, which is again a very short queue line. We could then have the exit go over here, afterwards go up by one, which would be enough to hook it up. Then, oh, that could actually work. Alright, it's decided since it can work now, let's get it sorted, shall we? There, right. It's quite easy now. Blue queues for everyone. Hooray! There, that hooks that up. Then the exit. Now this is slightly more complicated. Slightly, mind you. And then, hold on a second. Right now I need to kind of like get an idea of, I guess this is what I really need, and then for this to hook up. Oh, that hooks up, right, nice. Good, well, there we have it. That's that hooked up. We'll get that. Yeah, no entry sign. Sorry, guess who just walked in, but you were not supposed to. Let's see. Man, this is difficult, man. Getting the right view on things. Yeah, alright, got that sorted. We don't really need benches over there, but I guess they're nice anyway. You know, just, you know, good tradition to get benches everywhere. Right, and the view's back to normal. Okay, so we will set this one up too now. Let's see if there is any new settings. Of course, we're gonna go with unlimited rides per admission, because that usually works better. So the guests only pay once. And then we're going to charge $5 too. There we go, $5. Right, now it is May already, and I can already see that we have 350 guests, or something close to it, and, well, there's actually not that many guests coming, but fine. We need to give this a name, we need to open it up. We will call this the Frozen Flame. I mean, after all, a lighthouse usually has a flame, right? I don't know, we could also go with this, to be honest. Though, I think this looks far better. So then, it is all about the coloring, huh? Of course, one needs to be white, and we could go with these, to be honest. That would do. I don't know if I like it that much, but it would do. Maybe we would need to change these around though. That looks better. I mean, the white actually, with this blue in there, the white does look kind of grey. Whilst if I make it like this, all of a sudden it looks incredibly white. It's all visual deception there, because the white does not change, but I want it to be a little bit more white-like though. So I guess we'll go with this. And then if we go with that blue, then we might as well go with maybe this. No. Maybe we should go with something more black-like. I don't like that so much though. We're just gonna go with white. If I make this blue, well, that does look kind of good if you ask me. Alright then, this color it is. We could also make it just plain white. How? No, that's odd though. See, it's not even just plain white. It just isn't. It's grey. In any case, this is how we're gonna set it up. This is what we're gonna go with. And with that, I think that Iceberg Islands is a park that is well underway to success and greatness. Even though this coaster might have been a little bit disappointing, we're gonna jack that up, those ratings. But we will do that next time, when we play more Rollercoaster Tycoon.